In the meantime, one of the nation's biggest voting machine operators, Dominion Voting Systems, appears to have ties to high-level Democrats. Here's One America's Pearson Sharp.
As the question of election integrity grows, one of the largest operators of voting systems in the U.S. appears to have questionable relationships with some of the biggest names in the Democrat Party. Dominion Voting Systems has taken center stage in the controversy over vote tampering and has tried to deny claims that it was manipulating the outcome of the 2020 election. However, the Colorado-based company has admitted to not only hiring a former staffer for Nancy Pelosi as a lobbyist, but also to making a sizable donation to Bill and Hillary's Clinton Foundation. Furthermore, President Trump's campaign attorney Sidney Powell claims Dominion was working to bolster Joe Biden over Trump and says they have enough evidence to launch a widespread criminal investigation. Powell explained that operators at Dominion can watch the votes coming in real time, and more importantly, they can also switch the votes in real time. This is something that even Dominion's Vice President Eric Coomer admitted to back in 2017, explaining that the votes can be altered after the election, but claiming they never do that.
Does the system allow alterations of the ballot images after the election?
Only through the adjudication system. Again, because I'm making adjudications on the records, we update the audit mark. We never update the actual image of the physical ballot front and back.
Even Democrats are aware of Dominion's vulnerabilities, and back in 2019, Senators Elizabeth Warren, Amy Klobuchar, and Ron Wyden admitted that voting electronically was a security risk. In a letter written in December of last year, they stated, quote, "Researchers recently uncovered previously undisclosed vulnerabilities in nearly 36 back-end election systems in 10 states. Even election security activists warn that Dominion has no safeguards and is highly vulnerable to outsider hacking or vote tampering. Experts like Alex Halderman, a professor of computer science from the University of Michigan, says the QR codes used to scan the ballots could simply be copied and resubmitted as another vote. He says that could be done as many times as you wanted, and the copy would be just as valid as the original. And after the hand recounts began in Georgia, it appears that manipulation of the votes may have indeed taken place, putting the state back in play for President Trump. Following the previous discovery that some 2,600 uncounted ballots were uncovered in Floyd County, which Georgia's voting system chief, Gabriel Sterling, called an amazing blunder, the same thing has apparently happened again. In Fayette County, another 2,755 votes were found on a memory card, according to Sterling, with nearly 1,600 going to President Trump and just over 1,100 going for Biden. That closes the gap between Trump and Biden by another 449 votes, in addition to the 800 votes discovered in Floyd County, shrinking Biden's lead even further. These are just the incidents we know about so far. But as more and more discrepancies and major voting errors are uncovered on a daily basis, it seems clear the American people, regardless of party, are justified in their concerns over the integrity of their elections. Pearson Sharp, One America News.